Soil makes plants grow. Jack is excited to plant his tomato seeds. His aunt tells him that the seeds need water, air, and soil. Soil gives plants nutrients. Nutrients are like vitamins for plants. They help plants grow. Jack's aunt is a pedologist. She knows all about soil and the animals that live in it. A pedologist's job is to study soil. Jack's aunt studies the texture of the soil. When she looks at soil, she can tell if it is healthy. Having healthy soil helps protect the plants and animals in and around it. Jack's aunt tells him that the top part of the ground is the soil. Think of soil as being a frosting on the cake. Frosting on cake. Like frosting, there are many things soil needs to make it. Jack learns the 4 main things that soil needs: rocks, organic matter, water, and air. Weathering turns large rocks into tiny minerals and petals for the soil. The rocks must stay in touch with the ground, water, and living and dead things. Organic matter is all things that are living or dead. This can be dead plants or animals, fungi, and mineral. Organic matter makes some of the nutrients from the soil. Plants need water to keep the soil damp. Water gives the plants more nutrients. Jack's aunt tells him not to overwater the tomato plants. If he gives the plants too much water, they cannot breathe. Air flows through the soil to lighten and loosen for the plants. When the air flows through the soil, it gives the plants more room to grow. The plants can breathe better, have longer lifespans. Jack's aunt tells him that microorganisms also grow from soil. The 2 kinds of microorganisms are fungi and bacteria. The microorganisms uses up the dead plants and animals. When they are broken down, the microorganisms turns them into nutrients for the plants. Jack learns that many animals live in soil. Some use the soil to have their babies, or some rest in it. Larger animals like gophers create dens in the soil. They use the dens to sleep, hide, or give birth. Some smaller animals live most of their lives in the soil. When they move around, they move the soil around too. Earthworms are the most common animal living in the soil. They make soil better for plants. They turn materials from animals and plants into nutrients. As they wiggle their way through the soil, they create holes. The holes allow the air and water to flow through the soil. That gives the plants more room to grow. Jack tells his aunt that he sees a lot of earthworms on the playground. Jack's aunt tells him that everyone needs soil. Soil keeps the earth clean by filtering water and gives nutrients to plants and crops. Soil makes the food that we eat better and healthier by having soil. We can have more food grown by farmers. Soil helps us to stop flooding by taking into extra amounts of water. Soil gives a solid base. Soil gives solid base for the roots of plants to hold on to. Soil gives nutrients to plants so that they can grow to be strong. Some soil will have a lot of sand, silt, and clay in it. This blend of minerals make the texture of the soil. Some soil can be dark and have a lot of nutrients. Other kinds of soils can be light and dry. The texture of the color of soil can tell Jack's aunt where the soil comes from. Jack's aunt says to look at the weather around him. She says to look at the rocks that are around the soil. Soil is thicker in places that have ice sheets. The ice sheets crawl over the rocks and turn them into powder. Some of the best kinds of soils are near a volcano. Minerals that are around volcanoes break down and make a thicker kind of soil. This kind of soil is called volcano soil. Some soils can help plants grow better than other kinds. Jack wants to take the tomato seeds and plant them in different kinds of soil. Jack is happy that his aunt is there with him while he plants the seeds. His aunt gives him a few pots with different types of soil. Then they plant the tomato seeds in each one. He cannot wait to see how each plant grows. Now Jack knows that there are 4 things that make soil. He knows that soil can make things grow. What are the 4 things that make soil? Jack knows and is ready to plant his garden.